A lot of guys were stealing back in those days, and these mine owners had to combat theft some way. So what they were doing is they created a uniform policy, and they didn't put no pockets on these uniforms because these guys were up to no good. So what they had to do is guys would think of creative ways to get the gold out. Guys were stuffing gold up their nose, swallowing it, anything they could think of to get it home. Guys were doing anything they could to feed their families back in that day. So what did these mine owners do to counteract that? They hired a few local guys to go and burn down a bunch of miners' outhouses, and then they rolled these things in here. These things were called honeypots. They were expecting the workers to come here and do their business, and any gold that was left behind would end up in here. And then what would they do? At the end of the week, they'd have everybody meet down at the creek, pull one name out of a hat, and that would be the poor guy that had to clean this out. Now, if there's any gold left in here, that guy would get to keep half of whatever is in there, and the mine owner would keep the other half. For the mine owner, that was his idea of whether or not he had an honest or dishonest crew that week. And for the other guy, hey, that was his payday. He'd be able to get up out of town and go to California and chase the rest of that gold rush that started in 1850. Thank you all so much for coming in today. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.